Good morning. Hope you're having a lovely day. Today it is 10:27 a.m. It is Wednesday, January 17th, here in our location. Today we're going to talk about this article here, which was published on Sunday, the 14th of January. This is from CNBC. One thing that we are here at this media productions outlet is we're very political, because I am very political, and since I am the founder and CEO of this channel, it's my vision to include the things that I know. And if you would like to check my background is in political science initially, and it grew into a background in education, so it's both. And we're going to look at this article here because it's an important thing to do. So the title of the article is "As Diversity," or diversity depending on who you are and how you say it, "Equity and inclusion come under legal attack. Companies quietly alter their programs." That headline just screams problems to me. So I'm just knowing that the article itself is going to be kind of interesting. So let's just take a look first at the first paragraph, and then we can go down to the bottom one, kind of just to see what transpires. Sophia Danner Okotis has ambitious plans for her Nigerian-inspired clothing line, but a sense of dread has punctured her optimism as she watches a legal battle being waged against a small venture capital firm that has provided funding instrumental to her boutique's brand growth. Okay. Let's see if someone's not inclined to read this. Now, it's about this person, Claudine Gay, who was elected or named the president of Harvard, and it ruffled a lot of feathers, obviously. Because as we know in the academic world, people love to get their feathers ruffled. And even me, I'm here to ruffle your feathers, especially if you're the kind of person who looks at these things from a specific lens, and really the experience that you have doesn't coincide with the fact that you even are looking through that lens, and then you're creating all kinds of literature online and in academia, what's fine, okay? And so this basically, a lot of people in the space of academia and the DIE, some people say it is, right? The diversity, equity, inclusion space kind of, they're battling it out and having a fight. And that, to me, exactly is the point, that people aren't really advocating for what things really are. And that's where things go wrong. For me here, I advocate for diversity, for equity and inclusion in the content that we provide to YouTube, okay? I stand by that. At least every video is educational to someone, that someone who is on this planet with a device in their hand could and can and should learn something, and they can, from the content that we provide here on this channel. So that, therefore, I believe we tick the boxes for being diverse, inclusive, and equitable. And if you don't believe it, please make comments in the comments down below to say so. Because again, these articles, they're important, and I think you should read them. And let's go, like I said, to the very last. It says here, Our enthusiasm and our commitment to all the prongs that we had with DEI and our strategy remains. We might express it differently based on court rulings in the future, Jeanette said, without providing details. My point is with DEI is that every workplace, regardless of what kind of workplace it is, it can be in the library, it can be at H&M, it can be at Disneyland, whatever workplace that someone is exposed to, subjected to for, whatever reason, it should be a place where you're allowed to be who you are, as long as you're not causing problems for other people. That is something that you might say, well, your videos cause problems for me. Okay, if that's true, that's why there's so many different channels. You don't have to watch our content if it bothers you that much. Okay? I don't make this to bother anyone. If anything, I make it to inform people about what's going on in the world, especially online, digitally. What's going on in reality, most people don't really even associate that to what's happening digitally. So I decided that, okay, since the world is moving to the digital, and it's been doing that for a while now, I might as well just call this a digital media company with digital education. Of course, you can go to Harvard and have the normal education, or you can come here and watch and learn something too, and apply this knowledge to your life. That's the point of what we do here at Hella Rich SF Media Productions. Anyway, DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, will always be under fire from people on both sides of the spectrum of politics, and that's fine. Just know that we believe we stand by being diverse, being equitable, and being inclusive always. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.